Sheet metal was my livelihood, but I never thought I'd be building gear like this. Every week, we turn tons of steel into rolling works of art. Some of the toughest gear in the world comes out of this factory. Building this gear is only half the fun. No one tests like we do.
My passion has taken my family to the edges of the earth. Life's a game. We know how to play it. Patriot Games. Patriot Games, we're now in Mongolia. When I started Patriot Campers, I would have never have thought that it would have taken us to the places that it has. We've had massive international success, selling camper trailers all over the world. A couple of years ago, we launched into the United States, and during that time, I was building a super tourer and a Patriot camper for a very good friend of mine right here in Mongolia.
A few years ago, we got a call from Bayara, who is a customer in Mongolia.
Like the very first time was that, watching the YouTube videos, like me and my father. The funny thing was like at home, I was watching like the black truck getting built. And my father, in his house, he was watching the black truck getting built. But like we didn't tell each other.
You can't imagine how excited Justin and all the Super Tourer boys were to be able to build a vehicle for Mongolia, for Bayara. Bayara kept talking about, Mongolia and these beautiful places that he goes, and he really wanted a truck that could conquer the terrain.
Mongolia is absolutely wild. It is the wild, wild west. When you picture remote, you picture wilderness, you picture countryside, you picture postcards, it's what Mongolia is all about. There's only 3 million people living in this landmass, and it's very, very harsh terrain.
Australia and Mongolia, I think there's a lot of similarities in terms of corrugation, off-roading and water crossings, and So I knew that Patriot Campers products will stand up for the Mongolian market.
These guys here have freezing cold winters, -40, but in the summertime, the whole country changes. It transforms out of this cocoon into the most gorgeous scenery, and the land of the blue skies is what they call it. This blue sky that lasts forever with massive big white clouds. And it doesn't matter where you look, in 360-degree views and anywhere that you're situated in this country, it's just absolutely amazing. So the country, I think, really beckons that calling for adventure, what drives every Patriot Campers product.
Then I called Justin, and I think the first phone call was pretty funny, yeah? Because I told him I'm calling from Mongolia, and then he was like, what? Where? Like, you're joking, And I said, no, I'm not joking. Let's build a car together. And then he was like, okay, if you're not joking, then let's do it. And that was it.
So shortly after the Super Tourer coming over, we sent over a Patriot X1, our most popular platform, and a TH470 for those guys to get out and explore this countryside.
Having the Super Tourer and the X1 and the TH470 here in Mongolia with me, and then using them when I go traveling into the countryside and stuff, it's just amazing. It makes traveling a lot easier, especially with my family.
They just kept expressing how beautiful this country was. Justin and I were, the expressions on their face, everything was just telling a story about this place that we had to get to. So, the expectations I had none, absolutely none, until I started to do the research. And, you know, the more I tapped into it, the more I just wanted to get on a plane and get there.
There's two objectives to this trip. Number one, first and foremost, come over here, show the support from my whole family, my whole Patriot crew, that these guys need to open the first Patriot Campers store. So that's number one.
After 2 years of testing our gear in this terrain, we know it works. And more importantly, we've found the right people. We're going to support them and open Patriot Campers in Mongolia.
Number two, we need to know what we're dealing with. We test in the harshest terrain that you can possibly find in the world, or the harshest terrain that we have found in the world. From the northern Australia, the tip of Cape York, to Moab in Utah, and now into Mongolia, we had to know what our products would be going through over here.
The Patriot crew are off on their wildest adventure to date and are heading across the globe to Mongolia. Justin has invited along Sarah and the kids, as well as Rob, Bobby and Matt to tackle this trip. It's a big crew, but they'll need all hands on deck to help open the new store, Patriot Campers Mongolia.
Our first event for this morning is coming out to the Genghis Khan monument. Now, this is something I think when you Google Mongolia, this is probably one of the first things that pops up. To me, I don't know how he's pulled it off. He's got us access here before all the tourist buses arrive, all the crowds come in, and we're going to get this whole statue all to ourselves.
We're at the Baltic, which is like Genghis Khan statue. The #1 name in Mongolia, Genghis Khan. Everything is Genghis Khan, so he's the icon of Mongolia.
Getting up at sunrise this morning was pretty tough on the whole crew. You know, we've had a big trip over from Australia, but well worth it, and I didn't expect it. Driving out here, we don't get to see a lot of the countryside, obviously, because it's dark, but once that sun starts popping up, we've pulled in through these massive gates with, you know, all the big concrete and statues and all the rest of it. You see this in the background. The surrounding countryside is just, it's one of those things that, you know, you could watch 1,000 movies, documentaries, pictures, until you were here and get to experience and feel it, you'd never really understand what it's like. It's just absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous country. What do you reckon, darling?
It's cool.
That's pretty cool, huh?
That thing is out of control.
It's epic, huh? Look at the size of it. I reckon Mac could get on that.
Yeah.
That is a big horse.
He looks angry too.
I wanted to bring the Patriot guys over here, like all by themselves, like without any tourists around. This is something that I needed to make a few phone calls, but this is something that happened, and then now we're here.
Whoa.
Oh, that's cool.
That is amazing. Whoa.
Oh, look, he looks gold.
Oh, this is magnificent. Sun on him.
How's the colours on him?
Yeah.
That looks pretty impressive.
Made out of gold.
Yeah.
You would think.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Gold plated, yeah.
Is this what we're going to expect to see when we get out there, out to the countryside? Is it a lot like this, or does it change a lot?
Nah, it'll change a lot.
Changes a lot, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It'll be more epic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How can it be more epic than this?
Standing over 12 stories high, the statue is a tribute to Genghis Khan, the first great Khan and the founder of the Mongol Empire. Pointed east, the statue is also symbolic, pointing towards the great Khan's birthplace.
It's pretty cool to think that, you know, throughout the years of all the trips that we've done, that now we're really taking it somewhere that's completely unexpected for me and the whole crew. And being here in Mongolia with the family, my father, my kids, my brothers, my mates with me, unbelievable feeling once again. And the reason that we're here is to explore this continent. And I can't wait to see what the next couple of weeks holds.
Eager to learn more about their culture, the Patriot crew are happy exploring this great monument. And downstairs, there's even more to learn about Genghis Khan and ancient Mongolian culture.
This is where we're going to be living. How cool is this?
That's what I saw when I was looking up online. It's like a full-on house in there. Check it out, Mia.
That's cool. That's very cool. Mongolia has a very, very strong culture. There's a big background here, and I think for day one, it's probably worthwhile, especially more for the kids, but for the whole team to really understand what that culture's about, you know? Tamir explaining to us about Genghis Khan and introducing us into some of the back history of what we're gonna see throughout the trip. Obviously, it's a different cultural experience, getting the kids to understand it. You know, they got a month off school while we're out here, but they're going to learn so much more here than they can in the classroom by touching and feeling and understanding what the history of this great country is all about. Look, 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 look. Look at that. Oh my God. No, come here. This is what you wanted to see. That is awesome. How big is it? It's huge, huh? You want to have a look? Come on, have a look. Yeah? Mia, come on. Mia, darling, I'll do it with you.
Someone go first.
Okay, I'll do it first. Ready? Oh, here, come on. Your time to shine, homie. Give it a go. Show your sister. Darling, you got to hold the eagle.
Oh, it looks heavy.
Oh, dude.
Is he heavy? Wow.
He's heavy.
Dude, that is epic.
He's sick.
Epic. Mia, come here for a photo.
It's a pet, man.
Come here for a photo while he's got it. How cool is this? Day one, we're at the Genghis Khan monument, and behind me, there's a couple of eagles, which Mia's been waiting to see them the whole trip. She got a little bit freaked out. She doesn't want to hold one. Hopefully we can coax her into it, but if this is a sign of what's to come over the trip over the next couple of weeks, this is absolutely epic. Oh, into the wind, right. Yep, like a plane. Yep, look at that. Oh. Dude, is that epic or what?
How heavy would you say?
Hey? How heavy?
Yeah.
15 kilo maybe?
Wow.
Oh, dude.
Walk out of the statue, and on the fence were a couple of eagles, and even got to hold an eagle.
This is absolutely crazy. Mia's about to have a go. I thought I'd go first. Let's see how she goes. Oh, he is heavy.
Come here, come with me and I'll hold your arm. Is this four? Ready? I gotcha.
Yay!
Seeing the eagles on day one was also something that was really cool. Like, the eagles are synonymous with Mongolia. The eagle hunting is what I really focused on in my research, watching all the documentaries. Obviously, these eagles are trained eagles, so they're here for the tourists, but for the kids to get to see one, to hold one, hopefully we're going to get the opportunity to see them in action, what they're actually used for out here for the hunting out in the mountains. But what an introduction to, I think, what is an icon of Mongolia.
Feels insane. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Hey, buddy.
Very good. Nice.
What an amazing way to start the trip, coming face to face with a full-sized eagle. Justin and the crew better soak up this moment, as it's nearly time to get down to business. There's still plenty to do at the new Patriot Campers shop, and the open day is looming.
So how far away are we, mate?
Just around the corner.
Just up here?
Yeah, about 5 minutes.
Does the building look as good as it did in the plans?
It came out better, I think.
Yeah? You happy?
Yeah,
Yeah? How long have we been working on this project for?
since last year.
It must be 18 months. It must be close to 18 months, right?
Yes.
Since you first came up with this idea?
Yeah.
That's. Are you excited? You pumped to see it?
I'm excited. It's still crazy to think that we're in Mongolia about to see Patriot Campers.
So everybody's got behind it, huh?
Yes.
Awesome, man. Exciting. Are we going to be ready for the opening?
That's gonna be a little bit of a problem, I think.
Huh?
We got, what, 3 days? What stage is it at, the building?
95%, I think.
95?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got 5% to go. Does that mean we're going to do some late nights here or what?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, we have to. I mean, it's a good thing that you guys are here.
Whatever we need to do, man, we'll get it done.
Yeah.
So no more tourist stuff.
No more.
Now it's work.
Yes.
Now it's real.
Yes.
Yeah, dude. I can see the flag in the window.
Oh my God, it's looking good.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot of workers there, man.
Yes. I know.
Oh, babe, look at the sign on the top.
Yes.
Wow, that is a good looking building.
Dude, this is beautiful, man. This does look better than the plans.
Oh my God, I got goosebumps.
So there it is. That's the showroom.
Well done, man. Thank you very much. Oh, I think the camera guys have seen me cry maybe twice.
Okay.
During Patriot Games.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I could cry. Does that not give you goosebumps or what?
First impressions rolling up to Patriot Campers Mongolia was unbelievable. Total surreal moment for Justin and myself. Just seeing that sign, grin from ear to ear. We're gonna have to try and watch those tears, I think.
Are you pumped or what? You're going to be coming over here. You're going to be working for Tamir soon, no?
Yeah.
You know that?
Yep.
You better start learning the language, dude.
Yep.
Let's get out the front. Let's get some photos, man.
All right. Yes.
What do you reckon? Is that exciting or what?
Unreal.
Huh? You believe that? Well, you guys were there for the America launch, and now here for the Mongolia launch.
That's pretty cool, huh?
It doesn't make sense, does it? Huh?
Very cool.
Man, that's epic. That's absolutely epic. And it started off as a bit of a loose conversation like it always does. Plans have been flying back and forth, introductions to all the suppliers that we deal with back at Patriot, and it's a reality. It's here, and it's just a completely surreal feeling knowing that we've done it again. This brand just keeps on growing. All right, guys, here he is. This is the man responsible for putting all this together, to me.
Yeah.
Say hello to everybody back in Australia.
Hey guys.
Yeah?
This whole project started last year, and then trying to get the land, the location that we wanted, and getting all the permissions for the planning permission and construction permission and things like this. It's taken us 18 months to build something like this, and it's still not finished. I don't think it will never be finished, but there you go.
So epic, dude. All right, let's go and have a look. I'm pumped. Yeah?
Okay.
Ready? Everyone ready to have a look? Yeah?
Oh, look at the brick. Oh. Oh my God, this is
Man,
gorgeous.
this is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Christian just said before that this is nicer than
That
our showroom.
wall.
And it is. This is beautiful.
Okay.
So what's the vision? So
In here,
camper
all,
trailers?
All camper trailers. Maybe
Yep.
one car over there.
A truck over the back there. Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. The ultimate goal to have this store in Mongolia is to have everything international brands, good brands for the 4x4 under one roof, readily available to Mongolians.
Oh, these are nice. Where'd you get these from?
I don't know, some Australian company.
Some Australian company.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice.
2 years ago, we got an inquiry from Mongolia for one of our super tours. We were blown away with that. You look at it now, we've got Patriot Campers Mongolia. Tamir, he's taken all of this. He's got heaps of our trucks now, our trailers. I can't wait to see what comes from this.
Perfect, man.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. Gorgeous. What a workshop.
This is like surreal, amazing. So everything that we've spoken about, all the design cues from Patriot HQ, they've taken, obviously they've made it all their own, but they've taken all the design cues, the colour of the floor, the polished concrete, the colours of the walls. It feels like Patriot. This feels like Patriot Campers, amazing.
Look at all the gear. Max tracks.
Awesome.
What do you think?
Awesome. This now it feels like home.
Yeah?
Feels like home now with all the gear out here. Well, you have got some stock here, huh? Everything. It's all here. Oh no, they're good.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yes.
They are good. They are good.
They're gonna help us
Yeah.
when we
Tried
go
and
out to
tested.
the countryside.
Yep, we definitely need them. We're only 72 hours away from opening, so on a serious note, as exciting as this may be, you can see around me, this is still a construction site, this is a building site. We've got a big team here, there's 9 of us. Matty, my brothers, my old man, the kids, we'll do whatever we have to do. If this opening doesn't happen, if it doesn't kick off on Saturday at 4 o'clock, it's gonna be pretty embarrassing out in the car park out here, so look, we're just gonna have to roll up the sleeves and get into it and see what we can accomplish.
Next time on Patriot Games. The Patriot crew visits Mongolia's local black market, but they aren't as well received as they'd hoped to be.
Come on, keep walking, guys. Walk on, come on.
And it's back to Patriot Campers Mongolia to get the new shop ready for the fast approaching open day.